Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome to Trade Genius Live. I am your host and brand ambassador of the hedge fund prop firm, Trend Genius. TGIF, y'all, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who we got in the building? Jay Royal, good morning. Terry Hart, good morning. Mr. Cologne, good morning. Happy Friday. Snehal, good morning. Kiera, good morning. Mike, good morning. Kaz, Grand Risings. Steven, good morning. What's up, sis? Good morning. Ibram, good morning. Joe Bro, good morning. Mr. Payout, good morning. Anonymous Trader, good morning. Be sure to like the stream, y'all. Free likes don't hurt. Hey, I'm just repeating what my sis said. She said it, I didn't. She said that right there. Yeah. Mystic Flame, top of the morning. She said it, y'all. I'm just putting it on there. She said it. Sis said it. So had to at least put it on there. It's Friday. TGIF. How are y'all feeling? Let me know, man. How are y'all feeling this morning? Let me know. We doing our temperature check. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Let me know. Happy Friday, Kaz. Let me know. Let me know. How y'all feeling? I would like to know. Inquiring minds want to know. How are y'all feeling? All right, cool. I got that done. Talk to me. What we got? Q Grand Risings. ABM 6254. Good morning. Welcome. Donna. Welcome. Drip. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in, bro. How y'all feeling? Let me know. One word me. How y'all feeling? Y'all know how we do a temperature check every morning. How y'all feeling? What we got? Jerry Jack said he's feeling great. Kyle said content. Okay. What about the rest of us? There's some more of us in here. Oh, good looking. Drippy, good looking, bro. Good looking, Drip. Very down and just got paid and still broke. It's all good, bro. Doing good. Drip, I appreciate you. Feeling like I just might make it in this trading world. Thanks, Trent. Absolutely. Hey, man, that's good stuff right there. I like to hear that. I love to hear that. She said she just thinks she might make it in this trading world. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. Good stuff. All right, what we got? Tamika, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Welcome to the Trade Genius family. All right, how the rest of y'all? How we doing? How we feeling? It's Friday. Temperature check. Donna said, great. And you, Trent, I'm feeling pretty good. I am feeling pretty good. Went to bed a little late. Just been taking care of. I just had some personal stuff that's been going on since December. Nothing bad or anything like that. Just stuff that I gotta just take care of. And I've been just taking care of this paperwork, getting this paperwork done. I'm almost just about done, but I was up a little late getting it done because I have an 8 o'clock appointment today. So I was trying to get some stuff done because I'm gonna be out of here for a little bit. So we're gonna have a little short one today. Probably end the stream about 7:30. We'll rock for about an hour and 15 minutes, and then I'll have me a little time to get to my appointment. But other than that, I feel good. Roly Polioli. Good morning, Regina. Bless. Okay. I shot an 89 yesterday. Not my best, but we'll come back strong. Hey, bro, that's still pretty darn good. Anything under 100. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to you, Kaz. That's dope. Hey, I'm new here. Do you like trade live? Yeah, I trade live. Yes, I do. Emmanuel Toussaint. What's up, brother? Today I'm starting my new hedge funder account. I'm going to chill, take it easy. That's what's up. But yeah, YNW Universal, excuse me. Yes, sir. We get live trades in and everything. We do live trades here, but also we work on our trading psychology, which is the most important thing to become a consistent, profitable trader. Edgar Martinez, good morning. All right, y'all. We got about 9 minutes to the open. Raider 40, good morning. Raider 40, what you got today? You got 20 years. How many days today, brother? I think today was your day, right? Are you retiring today? Is today the day? I think that's what you said. I'm excited for you, man. That's really cool, bro. Really, really cool. I think you said today was the day, right? Today is the day. Oh, what's Serena talking about? Gonna be in and out alive today, not at my desk. Okay, cool. No worries. Serena says she's gonna be in and out today. She is not at her desk. I'm letting her know, don't worry. She is you are still here in spirit. Absolutely. All right, cool. I just sent her a message. Cuz, what's good? Wow. What's up, cuz? Badavan, good morning, my brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. Well, we got 44 viewers. We have 15 likes. We need 28 likes more, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Please, please, please. 20 years, 18 days, and I'm going to get that retirement ID for the military today. Man, that is what's up. Shout out to Raider 40, yo. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. 20 years, 18 days, man. That is something, brother. That is something, man. That's super cool, bro. He's like, I'm going to get that retirement ID from the military today. Today is the day. I love it. Pivot Point, good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. Well, y'all know how we do it. Let's get to this. Let's get our day going. Y'all know how we do this. All right. So, bam, let's get it in. All right. So, y'all know how we start. We start the same every day. All right. News today. We have, we got what? We got yellow folder and orange folder. So we got final manufacturing PMI. We got ISM manufacturing PMI, ISM manufacturing prices, and then we have another yellow folder of Ward's total vehicle sales. So we're gonna be mindful of that, and shoot, we're gonna see what it do. So that's pretty much the only news we got going for today. So around 7 o'clock, we want to be mindful. All right, so let's jump to the charts. All right, and let's see what we got. Let me jump to the 5-minute. Let's do our overnight bias check that we do every day. Y'all know how it goes. All right, let's get there. So we got 5. We're marking off 5. Oops. For those of y'all that are new to the stream, this is how we check our daily bias on NQ. I am in the Pacific time zone. So these times will change depending on the time zone that you're in. So we're marking out 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. from last night. And then we're marking out 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. from last night. All right, and what are we doing here? For everyone that's new, we are checking our daily bias. So this is London session. This is a cheat code. This is London session. This is Asia session from between 5 and 9. And this is London session between 11 and 2 a.m. Now, this is not the full trading session, but this is what we use. I was taught this by my coach, mentor, my big brother. I was taught this. This is how you get a cheat code to understand possibly what NQ's price action is going to be for the day. So once again, we mark out 5 p.m., 9 p.m. from last night. This will be Asia. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. This will be London. So what are we doing? We are looking to see in this area if London took out Asia's highs or Asia's lows. So let's find Asia's high. So in between the 5 and 9 time frame, this would be Asia's high right here. And let's see here. And this candle right here, not this one, because this one is outside the box, but this one would be Asia's low right here. So let's see what London did. So London did take out Asia's low because London low would be here. And that is a lot lower than here. Even if we did this one, we just know London did take out Asia's low, but it did not take out Asia's high. So what are we looking for today? Because London did take out Asia's low and did not take out Asia's high, we're looking for New York price to be bearish during the New York session. And that's on NQ, only on NQ. I don't know about this working for any other ticker. So we checked our news, we did our daily bias, so we have an idea of what's going on today. Before we even think about even getting into the market, we know we got news, orange folder at 7, and we have possibly some bearish price action possibly coming in. All right, so With that stated, we have 4 minutes left to the open. And we're gonna see what we get. We got a lot of targets below, and we got some targets up here. All right, cool. So let me get in here. Bearish, yes. Where we at? Jedwar, yo. Mystic Flame, that DD214 gonna feel what? That's right. That's what it's called, DD214. That's correct. That's dope. Where we at? Brand new, looking to make my first dollar. That's what's up, Jennifer. Is it McGee? McGahee? I think it's McGahee. Either way, hopefully I didn't butcher your name, but welcome, Jennifer. Welcome to the Trade Genius family. You are in the right place. Daniel, good morning. Josh Threats, good morning. YNW University, okay. DJ, top of the morning, brother. Hey, Trent, is the daily bias only valid for, yes, it's only valid for New York session. Right. It's valid for market open. Right. No, this is valid for only New York session during the day. This is not valid for our overnight 5-0 trade that we take. I mean, checking the last 2 sessions before the market reopened for a daily bias. Got you. Love getting my D. I heard that. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So we have about 3 minutes to the open. Is anybody in anything? Anybody in anything? Just curious. Just curious. Just checking. I'm just checking Discord. What we got? Got my trading partner on here today. Okay. Who's your trading partner? Kiara? Who is your trading partner? Who is your trading partner? Looking for a short soon? Okay, cool. All right, so we got about 2 minutes, just kind of waiting, being patient. I'm just checking Discord. Let's see here. Just checking. All right, cool. All right, anybody in anything? Yeah, it looks like Lazy. Yep, Lazy is in a, he is in a buy. Yes, he is. He is in a buy. He got in that buy, look like very early. Very early. All right. Market's opening in 1 minute. My alarm is going off. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. All right. Almost there. We got about 30 seconds left. Nobody's in anything. My chart setup, when you mean what's my chart setup, this is, I'm on micros. Everyone that knows that I trade micros. I'm on the 1 minute. I trade particular strategies. So my pink lines are daily levels that I put on my chart. These are targets. There's a bunch of them down here. There's also some blue lines. I have, this for Jennifer or anyone else that's new. I have I'll show you. I'll show you, but I will put it into the comment section. I'll put the link in there. I have a 6:30 market just open. I have okay, well, just hit the daily. So the daily strat is done. It's daily strat is invalidated. So one of my strategies are already invalidated. But Jennifer, I would definitely put it. There's a video that I have on my channel that shows you how to get these daily levels, these pink and blue lines. I'll definitely put the link in the comment section in just a second, so you can check that out. All right, so let's see here. Oh, so London high is here. No, that's not even London high. This is actually Asia high. Look like price might be going to go sweep that. That's what it looks like. Let's go to the 5 minute. Yep, that's what it looks like. Look like price is going to sweep Asia high. I'm assuming this possibly may sweep it, and we might get a reversal bearish. That's what I'm thinking. Only because y'all know what I always tell y'all, characteristics of NQ. Now, it might just blow out of here, but usually number one characteristics of NQ, it loves to go take overnight liquidity. So liquidity from the overnight session, meaning Australia, Asia, and London. Excuse me. And it actually looked like that's exactly what it's doing, because this will be the Asia high right here. And prices already swept that. Any London highs, any Asia highs, New York has already swept that. So let's see what we get. If price will continue to be bullish or if it will reverse. Let me check the 15-minute time frame. All right, we could get a 15-minute strategy if this candle closes bullish. So we'll see. We got one piece of it. We got this bullish candle at 6:15. We need this candle to close bullish at 6:30. And then we possibly may get a entry on this 15-minute strategy that I trade. So we'll see. It's Friday. We got news today. I'm not looking for too much, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see what price has for us. We'll see what it does. All right. While that's cooking, let's go ahead and get some mental therapy rocking. Y'all know how we do. Let's go ahead and get our question of the day today. Going to be a little short session today. We got about another hour before we get out of here, or a little bit less of an hour. I have an 8 o'clock appointment, so we're gonna rock it out. All right, so question of the day today is, are you trading because it's time or because it's right? Are you trading because it's time or because it's right? Let's think about that. That's a question we would ask ourselves. Am I trading because it's time or because it's right? Let's think about that. Are you trading because it's time or because it's right? Let's think about that. Let's take a deep dive into that. All right, we got 66 viewers and we have 27 likes. If we can get what we need 39 more. 39 more likes, y'all. We can get 39 more likes. That'd be amazing. Let's get the viewers match with the likes. That'll be amazing. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. You're in the right place. We've been rocking out. We are in about 40 something episodes. And we've been in here killing it. This is a great community. So if you're here, as I stated, you're in the right place. All right. So what we got? Jerome in the house. Good morning. Dan, wish I held Lazy's trade longer, but 1-to-1 is still green. Absolutely. Stephen Brown. Emmanuel Tucson said right. Kaza Gregory said right. All right, let's get into this question of the day. So the talking point here is this. Asking ourselves this question, are you trading because it's time or because it's right? Think about it. We're never trading because it's time, right? Time-based trading would be forced if you really think about it, right? We're waiting for a setup, right? We want to take a trade because it's right. Meaning we've audited ourselves, we checked off all of our boxes, and we want to be disciplined. We want to wait for that setup and then take that trade. Right? So it's never based on time. We're never trading because it's time. The only time we're waiting is for market to open. Other than that, we're placing a setup because it's right. Right based on strategy. Based on your strategy, whatever strategy you're trading. Remember, for us to think, remember, this is a psychology exercise, right? Trading psychology exercise, right? So the idea is we have to understand the market does not run on our schedule. That's the first thing we got to remember. It ain't about you, it ain't about me, it ain't about us. The market does not run on our schedule. So it's never about the right time. It's always about the right setup, right? So anytime we trade, we're trading because we see process. We checked off all of our boxes. The R&R was good, strategy set up, and we took the trade. Now, being that the market does not run on our schedule, we have to remember something. We always have to remember what? That being disciplined is the most important thing that we can do. We have to be disciplined. We have to. The discipline is what's going to keep us from forcing trades. The discipline is what's going to allow us to wait for our setups. And that's what's important. We have to wait for our setups. If there's no setup, we can't force nothing. We just sit on our hands and we wait. And guess what? If the setup never comes, then guess what? We don't take no trade. It's really that simple. If you feel like you need to scratch the itch, you know what I'm going to say. Log out of that account, log into your demo account, and scratch the itch and get your demo trade on. But protect your capital. You know what I'm saying? Exercise discipline. For everybody that's new to the stream, non-profitable trades are business expenses. That's what you have to remember. They are business expenses. Your trading game is a business. Like, man, when I say your trading game, meaning like everything that you do in trading. Game just meaning, when I say game, I don't mean a game like win or lose. I mean game like how would I say? I guess you can say, I'm just speaking of like your trade, what you do in trading, like your trading game, like how you move in trading, like what you do personally, like what you do with your trading. Your trading should be you should be treating your trading as a business. It's nothing more. If you're not treating it like a business, you're gambling. And if you are treating it like a business, then you do understand what? As I stated, non-profitable trades are business expenses. And we have to show up on the charts with the utmost professionalism and the utmost business acumen every day. This is our business. This ain't nothing to play with. And I don't know anyone that gambles with their business. So with that stated, being that we treat trading as our business, then we know what? Everything has to be calculated, right? As a trader, we are professional decision makers, and we are process-driven traders. We are not profit-driven traders. We don't care about no payouts. We don't care about no profits. We care about process, because the process is what's going to get us to the next level. Without process, there are no payouts. There are no profit. There is no profit. So remember that. The market does not run on your schedule. The only thing that we can control is what we do prior to us getting into the trade. So we always want to be trading because it's right, not because it's time. So just think, a time-based trade is forced, right? Because at a particular time you're trying to make this trade is forced. A setup-based trading is what? That's discipline. That's what we want. We want a setup. We want to wait. Remember, if you're trading a strategy, you should have back-tested that strategy 3 years. Y'all know how we do this. You should have back-tested that strategy for 3 years, and you should have demo traded it for at least 3 to 4 months. You want to demo trade that strategy to profitability, meaning whatever you start your demo account at, 50K, 25K, wherever you started at, you want to at least double it. So if you started your demo account at 10K and you're working on this strategy, before you are even live to come into the market, you want that demo account to be at least 20K. You want to at least double it. Or if it's 50K, you want it to be 100K, so on and so forth. Doing this will give you what you need, the repetition that you need, and give you all the analytics to make sure what? This strategy is going to be a successful strategy. Then once you get through that, then you bring that strategy to the live market. This is how you set yourself up for success. Don't think you're just gonna come in and you're gonna just be taking coaches' call outs and you're gonna eat like that. That'll work for a little bit, but what about when a coach doesn't give a call out? You got to sit there and wait. Excuse me. You really got to sit there and wait for the coach to call out a trade before you can get in anything. Excuse me. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to be independent. We're here to become independent, consistent traders. So it's cool to take coaches' call outs, but also too, if there's a coach that you like their call outs, learn their strategy. Learn the strategies, learn how they trade, adapt their whole trading ideology. Do a one-on-one with them. Like, invest into yourself. These are the things that you're going to need to be successful. Once you get that going and you have a nice, good strategy, trust me, everything else gonna work itself out. But don't try to skip steps. You can't skip steps in trading. Period. It's not going to work. People think they can, but I can guarantee you're not going to skip no steps. Build a trading foundation that is going to, it's going to catapult you to becoming not only a consistent, profitable trader, but a trader that possesses good habits and great psychology. That's what's going to make you a good trader. That's what's going to get you to the bag. But you got to put the work in. So remember, when we place entries and we trade, we're never trading because it's time. We're trading because it's right. Remember, time-based trades are force. Setup-based trading is discipline. And that's what we want. We want discipline. We want process. Nothing less. Any questions on that? That's what's up, Donna. No setup, no trade. Paper trade that itch. That's what's up. So sad I missed that bull. Okay. Hey, it is what it is. PT702FX, good morning. Soak, hey, y'all, just dropped in to leave a like. Got to work today. Have a great weekend. You do the same, Soak. Appreciate you, brother. Soak posted a red for the event 5 minutes back. I don't see it. Let's go back to news. Let's check that. I don't think we have anything. We shouldn't have anything red folder today. Everything was orange folder. Yeah, no red folder today. It's actually orange folder. Maybe he might have posted something from before, or maybe something from another day or something. Let's check news. Let's see what's anything being said. 10 minutes ago, hour ago, Iran diplomatic source told Al Jazeera Tehran submitted a new proposal to the Pakistani mediator yesterday. Iran delivered on Thursday to the U.S. through the Pakistani mediators. Okay, nothing major. We have to check this. Jerry Jack put us on game. You know what I'm saying? This news can change at any moment. We are at war, so we definitely want to make sure we're checking this news moving forward. Not just the calendar, but also the news as well, just to stay up on what's going on. But yeah, all we got is orange folder. So, and that's going to happen in about 8 minutes. In about 17 minutes. All right, so any questions on what we just talked about? Let me go back, make sure I'm not missing anything. Joan, good morning. Look like Dot Vieira, happy Friday. I used to do time, but the market humbled me. Exactly. Had to learn the hard way. For real. Ben said, nice, just hit TP. That's what's up. All right, what we got? And dog, daily routine. Exactly. It's in the announcement tab on the Discord. Okay, cool. Trent, Lakers closing it out tonight. That's a good question. Okay, hold on. Just wanted to give a heads up. Our system has a red folder news event at 10 a.m. Do not have to open a trade. Do not have a trade open between 9:55 and 10:05 a.m. Eastern. Okay, if you have any question or concern, read out. So this is on Volumetrica. Got it. So this is if you're trading TEF. Thanks, T. Pro. Appreciate you. So if you're trading TEF, there was talking about the system. Just wanted to give a heads up that our system has a red folder news event at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's the one we're talking about, right? That would be this right here. But I don't know why we're not. So on Volumetrica, they're showing red folder at 7. Forex Factory is showing orange folder. Okay, cool. We just know if you're trading your TEF accounts, you do not want to be in a trade at 55 between 9:55 to 10:05 Eastern. So don't be in a trade before that or during that. Only before 9:55, get out. Make sure you get out by 9:54 or after 10:05 Eastern. That's if you're trading your TEF accounts. That's so you stay compliant within the news rules. So just keep that in mind. If you're trading any other prop firm, let me do some checking here. If you're trading any other prop firm, I believe you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's no other news going on as far as that would affect you from any other prop firm. Because usually you'll get a Usually you'll get an email. So I'll just check on my emails just to make sure that nothing's there. Yeah, nothing's there. So you're good. So if you're trading your TF accounts, just don't be in a trade at 9:55 between 9:55 and 10:05 a.m. Eastern, and you're good. Any other prop firms, you're straight if you want to trade them. So let's see here. Can't bet on the Lakers with LeBron on the team. All right. Is there a video for the 5-0? Regina, there is no video for the 5-0, unfortunately. Only a PDF if you are in the inner circle. When I lose big. If you had an account for 50 with no max loss, what will you set your max loss to be? Need some advice. You should always trade with a stop loss. Benjamin, you should always trade with a stop loss, my brother. 15-minute banger, is it valid? Let's see. 15-minute banger is valid. Yes, it is. And it looks like it's having this little 5-minute drawdown little deal. Yes, it is. So we just need this candle to close and drawdown is what we need. But the 15-minute banger is valid. I don't know if I would have taken that. Going to all-time highs. I don't know if I would be taking that. All right, cool. All right, so what we got? Earned a payout every day this week. God is good. I feel so blessed. Got one coming tonight. That's what's up. That's what's up. Jerry Jack, you on? Is that Take Profit? Because I know Take Profit does the daily payouts. I'm assuming it's Take Profit. Is there an app for the Edge Funder? It looks like I have to search so deep for a link to log in. There is no app on the Edge Funder. Trying to make sure you're logged in before the 15-minute banger. I am logged in, my brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can kind of see it down here under me. You see my little trade evade right here under my picture in this bottom left corner. Yeah, I'm logged in. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Oh, so you do have okay, so Benjamin said he does have a stop loss. Well, then I don't know what strategy you're trading, Ben, but it should be a 1 to 2, right? So if your target is yes, yes, bottom and yes, that's the first thing I did this morning. I was like, man, let me get my copy trader together, man. Let me get that together. I'm laughing, bottom, and that's what I told myself. I was like, we're not gonna have what happened yesterday. Well, we missed out on $600 profit in 12 other accounts. So, but I appreciate you letting me know that and keeping me on point. I appreciate y'all. 120 tick TP, stop loss 60 tick, but I don't know when to stop. What do you mean? If your stop loss is at 60 ticks, that's a perfect 1 to 2 ratio, right? Think that's good. If you're going for 120 tick TP, then your stop loss should be at least 60 ticks. So that makes sense. So you shouldn't go no less than 60 ticks. If the trade goes against you, Benjamin, then you should definitely what? 1 and done, right? Got to be 1 and done. 1 and done. So just something just to think about. Yeah, you should be 1 and done. We remember our rules, right? We take a trade, we hit, the trade is profitable, we shut it down. If it's not profitable, we shut it down. We shut it down either way. We don't go back into the market. We don't stress our accounts out, and we don't want to give any profits back. So we do not go back into the market. So it'll be 1 and done. But what you have is good. That's a 1 to 2 ratio. That's a risk reward 1 to 2 TP. That's good. That's exactly how it should be. Now, for me, my strategy, my stop loss, and my take profit is based on my strategy. So I would have to say that's something that you would have to look at with your strategy to even understand that, where your stop loss needs to be and where your target needs to be. So I think once you get that down, then you know what I mean? Because I don't know what strategy you trade, but once you get that down, I think that'll help it be a lot more clear for you. As well as hopefully you back tested that strategy going back 3 years too. That's something else you have to do. So if those things aren't, I'm not saying that you didn't do that, but I'm just saying if those things aren't done, then you're skipping steps, and it's not gonna help you. You know what I mean? You want to build a solid foundation, right? You want to build a solid foundation to understand what? To understand what your strategy is doing, how it works, the way it moves under particular conditions, all of that type stuff. So you're trading in London. Got you. See, you would have to figure that out. There is a strategy that we trade overnight, but that strategy is usually taken right when market is open. So it's way before London comes in. For me, for a strategy that I trade overnight. But other than that, that's about all I can say on that. But just the best thing I can tell you, man, is just back test that strategy, brother. Go back 3 years, demo trade it. You know what I mean? Be patient, work with it, understand its characteristics, understand, like when you're back testing, just, you should be keeping a bunch of analytics, understanding how it's moved, within the different time frames that you're trading it. Meaning, if you're going to go back 3 years, like be mindful how it moves in the first quarter, second, third, or fourth quarter of those years. Like be mindful of all those things. That's going to help you really truly understand how your strategy works and how to implement it properly. It's also going to show you where your targets and where your stop losses should be. Oh, he does? Okay, Q, that's what's up. I didn't even know he made one for the 5-0. That'd be new. I know he got one for the daily. I didn't know he made one for the 5-0, but there you go. But in about another week or two, as I told y'all, we're going to start trading. I'm going to start trading overnight session. We're going to do a live session. I said I was going to start it on Mother's Day, which is next Sunday, not this Sunday coming, the following. I don't know if that day might work. If we don't start it on Mother's Day Sunday, then we'll start it the Sunday afterwards for sure. But we're going to come on. We're going to do a excuse me, overnight session, and we're going to. It'll be quick, 30 minutes, 45 at the most, nothing more than an hour. We're just going to jump on, trade this overnight strategy, get our entries in, get it set up. I'll answer a few questions, and then we'll jump off real quick. But like I said, if that doesn't start, we don't start that Mother's Day Sunday. We'll start it the Sunday afterwards. And why Sunday? Because Sunday is the beginning of the trading week. Sunday overnight session taps in at 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So we're gonna be tapped in then, and then we'll trade. We'll have an overnight session for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because Friday, of course, there's no overnight session because we go into the weekend. So it'll be Sunday through Thursday. Like I said, 30 minutes, 45 at the most. We're gonna trade one strategy, and then that'll be it. So in another couple of weeks. So we will start doing something overnight. Because I know, Q, you asked about the 5-0 a few times, so just want to throw that out there to you. Excuse me. All right, so let's see here. So let's see here. All right, so let's see here. So this 15-minute strategy is setting up. I don't think I'm taking it, though. Because it's setting up right before news, and I don't like to be in trades during news. That's just me. Even if I can be in a trade without breaking any prop firm rules, I just don't like to be in trades. Heaven, enjoy life. What's up? Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Oh, you're doing London breakout strategy. Got you, Ben. Yeah, I don't know that strategy, my brother. Like I'll be lost. I don't even want to say anything and give you the wrong information. I heard of the strategy, but I do not trade it. I've never even learned how it works. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into why this is just doing what it's doing. Let me go to 1 minute. See what we got. Somewhat of a little consolidation area. Check the 5. All right, cool. Price kind of just ranged all night, y'all. Look at this. It's kind of just stayed in one area, just pretty much ranged all night. All right. Well, 6 minutes. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into tip of the day. Wow, price is just doing what it wants to do. Ain't really nothing for there. We can't make no money in that right now, so we'll get our mental therapy rocking. Thank you, T. Need to work on my discipline. For sure, brother. All right. Tip of the day today is wait for price to prove itself. Wait for price to prove itself. Think about that. Think about that. Say that to yourself. Wait for price to prove itself. What are we doing there? What is this talking point about? The no max loss messes with my mind. Karate 357's Grand Risings, my brother. All right, so tip of the day today is that wait for price to prove itself. All right, so the reason why we want to wait for price to prove itself, because what? We never want to try to come into the market and predict anything. Waiting for price to prove itself allows us to what? Get confirmation, right? It's the market's way of confirming, right? That's price action's way of confirming what we needed to confirm, right? We don't ever want to assume, we never want to predict. We want to let the structure, which is price, confirm if it's a reversal, break and retest, liquidity sweep, I mean, whatever it is, we want to wait for that. We never want to just predict or assume that we getting into a trade because we think price is going to do a particular thing. No, we want price to confirm. We want price to prove itself. Proving itself is what? It's price's way of confirming what the move that it's going to make, what it's going to do next. Not a prediction, it's a confirmation. So, once again, confirmation on what? On a liquidity sweep, on a break and retest, a break of structure, a change of character. These are all the things that we would need for what? For us to understand that price has proven itself. Meaning that it's doing what it's supposed, well, not what it's supposed to do, but it's going in the direction that it's going to go. Whether it's a break, retest, or it's a total break of that, whether it's a change of character, break of structure, we definitely want to make sure all of those things happen first. We'll let price do its thing, and then based off of those confirmations that price give us, then we go ahead and possibly take an entry, confirm a particular direction, whether that's going to be long or short. As you see, the market last night did a lot of ranging, right? A lot of sideways trading, not really too much trending bullish or trending bearish. It was pretty much going sideways pretty much all night. So straight consolidation, ranging, like nothing going on, no definitive direction. So even based on last night's price action, because I know y'all looking at y'all charts, right? So if you go back, if you look left and you look at everything that's going on left from market open, right? Let's take a look at that. All right, we're on a 5-minute. All right, this is market open right here, this candle right here, 6:30. That's market open. Now think, everything from this candle on back is all overnight session, right? So just look. Last night, overnight session, I'm going to just plot it out. Look at this. This is what overnight session did last night. Look at that area. There's no way possible we could make any money in this unless you're a scalper. For us strategy traders, you can't make no money in this. Someone could think you could, but I mean, this is a ranging market. I don't see how anyone can make any money in this. Not if you're trading a particular strategy. As I stated, a scalper, yes, because you're just scalping candles. You're just going on momentum. And then let's be honest. These candles are not even that big, right? You can see all these candles are very small. Yeah, there's a couple of big ones in there. Well, not big ones, but medium size. But mainly overall, these candles are very small, which tells us what? The volume was super low. We'll stay out of this. It's trash. It's trash price action. Literally, it's trash price action. We'll stay out of this. We don't do nothing with this. This is where we sit on our hands. This is where we get our demo account popping. Or we just sit here and we just pay attention to what market's doing. Just learn some characteristics. Understand that ticker. That's about it. Can't do nothing with that. And we have to understand that. So going back to the tip of the day, right? Waiting for price to prove itself, right? So if we're waiting for price to prove itself in this scenario, what would we need? We would need a breakout of this area, which pretty much just happened, right? I'm not a breakout trader. Maybe someone else would have maybe charted this and traded this breakout, right? But my point is, if price is doing this, there's nothing here. You wouldn't want, waiting for price to prove itself would be what? A breakout, just something different than what's going on here to let you know what? Okay, price is moving in a pretty, definitive direction, whether that's bearish, bullish, or whatever it is, and then you can try to take a position off of that, as I stated, depending on your strategy. But other than that, this is trash. We can't do nothing with this. Literally, nothing. So remember, going back to the tip of the day, what are we always making sure that we're doing? That we're never predicting, right? We're never predicting. We're never assuming. We're letting structure confirm what's going on the charts. Price will tell us everything. Price tells the story. Price is the history of what's going on, past and present. So always keep that in mind. So you always want to ask yourself, Do you want proven confirmation or do you want an assumed confirmation? Think about that. Do you want proven confirmation or do you want an assumed confirmation? For myself, I want proven confirmation. I'm not here to predict anything. As traders, we don't predict anything. We have no predictions. We may have a bias, but that's not a prediction. So with that stated, just remember that. Process-driven traders we are. We are also professional decision makers. That's who we are. We never assume anything. We never predict anything. We need confirmation for everything, literally. Confirmation for everything that we do in trading, everything. Never an assumption, never a prediction. We ain't here to do that. Think about it. Think about how hard it would be if we really were here trying to predict something in this market. It makes no sense. Like, stay away from that. It's silly. If you really break it down, like, it's silly. It's like trying to predict the weather. Like, you can't predict the weather. Like, let's be honest. Same thing in the market. We can't predict this. Let the market show itself. Let price prove itself. You know, let us get different things that show us all kinds of confirmation. Because there's a lot of different things that price can do to confirm itself and to prove itself. Let's let that happen first before we even think anything. As I stated, we're not here to predict. We're not here to assume. We're here to be, how would I say, strategic in what we do. We make sure we auditing ourselves before we getting in any trades. And most important, we got to make sure price action is where it needs to be for us to be able to even make some money. So always keep that in mind. Wait for price to prove itself. Never assume, never predict. We only move off confirmation. That is what a process-driven trader looks like. Period. We're not profit-driven. Remember, we're process-driven. It's two different things. They're not the same. And I can promise you, if you want to be a profit-driven trader, you're not going to get that far, unfortunately. Your trading, trust me, your trading career will not go very far. You have to be process-driven, period, with everything that you do. So, any questions on that? Is the hedge funder has restriction for trading for news today? Yes, Emmanuel. Mr. Toussaint, that was, if you go to the hedge funder Discord, there's an announcement in the announcement section. So boom. So now, let's jump to the charts. I want to show y'all something. There's our set. Let's go to the 1 minute. So 7 o'clock candle is here. So not too much volume. I mean, price continuing on bullish, but not too much volume off news. Yeah, not too much volume off that. I mean, honestly, I wasn't even looking to really get into anything today. I did have everything set up. I wasn't looking to get into anything today, especially when I saw what the market was doing. All this, I was like, And then this is the thing: we're at all-time highs. So let me give y'all some game on NQ. When NQ gets to all-time highs, there's nothing here. There's no targets. There's no nothing. There's nothing. So it's really hard to trade, at least for me. It's hard to trade in that because I don't have any strategies to trade during all-time highs. Now, the 15-minute strategy, yeah, it set itself up. Did it ever have a 5? Did it ever close in? Let's see here, 6:30. I guess there was somewhat of a closing drawdown. I guess you could have got in this trade. Yeah, there was some drawdown here. So I don't know, maybe some people are in the 15-minute banger. As I stated, I wasn't really looking for anything today. It's Friday. We're just, yeah, it definitely looks like it. It's still not 1-to-1 yet, but it looks like it's pretty much getting there. I sat out. Still trying to learn breakouts. Got you. Yeah, y'all. Honestly, I wasn't looking for anything today. Would you say 8% line is right here for 2026? 28,511. Should have it on your chart. 28,511. 8% line for 2026. So we're getting pretty close to that. But yeah, anybody got it? Y'all got any questions, any concerns, anything y'all want to talk about? Let me know. Let me see here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, is it considered as a chop box in higher time frame? For example, 4-hour time frame. You can get a chop box bottom in any time frame, if you see one. I don't really see. I never really seen chop box on a 4-hour. Definitely the 5-minute. Definitely not even really the 15 either. Look at the 15 though. That's funny. 15-minute. This is from the overnight session right here. Pretty much just stayed in a little area. Mainly chop boxes will be, best ones will be 5 and 1 minute bottoming. Yeah. Be 5 and 1 minute. 5 minute and 1 minute. You'll get some good chop boxes on there. Because those are ones you can actually trade. You know what I'm saying? Like you can actually get in those positions. All right, let's get back in here. You don't think NQ is going for it? I mean, it could be. I mean, it'll eventually get there. I mean, will it get there today? I don't know. It's Friday. You know, Fridays, if y'all notice, Fridays be kind of, they hit and miss. Last week, we ended the week green, right? If y'all remember, we had a great trade on Friday. I hit what? That was I hit what? 18K on 23 accounts, if y'all remember last Friday. Last Friday was pretty good, but if you remember the Friday before that, I went into the weekend red. Yeah, Fridays be kind of hit and miss. Like I said, if there's a setup, I take it. I don't get weird with that, but I wasn't really feeling buys today. I was really more or less feeling sells. And as far as a 15-minute banger, I was cool on it. My first strategy my daily strat, it got invalidated, so I couldn't take that. So today was almost like a sit on my hands type day for me. So this is what I'm going to do. Y'all know how I rock. I'm about to log out my accounts. Just logged out of that one. Going to log out of this one because I am not trading today. It's pretty much it for me as far as trading. I am not trading today. At this point, if I haven't gotten a position at 7 o'clock, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So, all right, let's see here. Jack, I think Trent has a separate video to explain 8%. Oh, yeah, I do. I did a little something where I explained the 8% line. Exactly, Bodovan. Exactly. Somebody's been paying attention. That's what's up. Yes, exact. Mr. Payout, exactly what Bodovan stated. Yes. So basically, historically, for the last 151 years, the market has always tended to have an 8% increase. And we use the 8% line for our macro bias, meaning we know that price is not going to trade too much below the 8% line. Now, this has been a different situation because we're at war. We were dealing with tariffs last year. We have a new administration. So things have been different. But prior to all this, volatility in the market, based on everything that's going on with our country, the 8% line, as I stated, it's basically, you use that as a macro bias, meaning when price gets there, you're not looking to really sell off the 8% line. You're looking to buy off the 8% line. Now, as I stated, with this new administration last year, the war, the tariff stuff going on last year, the war this year, the market has been totally all over the place because we were trading way below the 2025 8% line. I think that's 24,697.50 or 24,697.25. Yeah, we were trading way below that for a while. But once again, it's because of where we are, war and all that stuff going on. So at some point, I do look for price to get above this. And I look for price to, once it gets above it, to stay trading above it. Will it dip below it? Let me screen share so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. At some point, I'm looking for price to get above here. And when it does, this will be the new macro bias, meaning I'm not going to be looking for price to do too much, to sell too much off of here. I'll be looking for price to buy off of this line. Not saying that every time it hits this line that it's going to buy, but what I'm saying is once price gets above it, I don't look for price to be trading too much below it, is what I'm saying. So, just something that we have on our charts. As you become more familiar with NQ, as you become more experienced in your trading game, you'll even understand how you can use this more in your trading and in your strategy. What we got? Would you consider trading easier once you get your mental under control? Since I stopped revenge trading, it feels smoother. Absolutely, definitely. That's why we want to make sure we keep all our emotions out of the keep our emotions off the charts, so we can have mental clarity. Trent, I trade using a TEF TradingView platform. With the new soy sauce brought up, had any effect on my trades using TradingView? Yes, because remember, just because you're trading on TradingView, that really doesn't matter, because remember, it's based upon the actual prop firm. So even though that you're trading on the dashboard and you're trading on TradingView versus trading on volumetric charts, it's still the same prop firm, right? It's the hedge funder. So the rules will apply to that. So what Soy was doing, he was just letting us know that, hey, on Volumetrica's calendar, they have this as red folder news. So we have to identify that and make sure that we're, factoring that in. So that's pretty much it on that. All good, Jerry Jack, no worries. Is there a way to copy trading with TradingView? That's available. No, there's no way. The only way that you can copy trade with TradingView, you would need, you could use TradeSyncer. That's what Steven uses for this integration. But there's one more integration that's going to happen with the Edge Funder, where you'll be able to log into a broker on TradingView with your Edge Funder account, and then you'll be able to just trade straight on TradingView. The way I do it. So basically, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to go on TradingView, log into a particular broker, like for me, like how I log into my TradeAvate, right? Connect, and then you see I got tons of accounts, right? You'll be able to do that and then log in to your Edge Funder account, and then you'll be trading your Edge Funder account on TradingView through the broker, whatever broker that you're using. And that's that. And there it is. So that's going to come. That's the last integration. And there'll be an announcement for that. I don't know exactly when it's coming, but there'll be an announcement for that. And I know it's been in the works. So what else we got? Yeah, you got to use a DXV. Yeah, you got to use a few different things for that. If you want to copy trade just to make it simple, I would just use volumetric charts, or just wait to the next integration. That'd be the best way. Other than that, y'all got anything for me? Let's see here. That happened to me the other day. It was yellow folder, but red on volumetric. It shut me out for the rest of the day. Yeah. After losing for 3 days in a row on M&Q, I made half of it back because of my risk management. Not going to lie, it was eye-opening from paper trading to trading live. I am done. See you next week. That's what's up, Melvin Richardson. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Damn, can you repeat that, bro? Which part, Mr. Toussaint? Or are you talking about the, when I was telling you what you'll be able to do? Yeah. So there you go, Steven. He said rewind the stream. Emmanuel, that's funny. Basically, there's a new integration coming. That integration is not here yet, where you'll be able to log into a broker on TradingView, and you'll be able to log into a broker with your Edge Funder credentials, and then you'll be able to trade right on TradingView. You won't have to go through the Edge Funder Discord. So, yep. Where can I see? Where can I find the biometric info? Biometric info. What are you speaking of, Ben? Are you talking about what? Are you talking about what Steven was talking about? Where can I see? Where can I find the biometric info? Let me know what you mean, Ben, or just when is the back testing? That is going to happen. Today is the day. Actually, it's Friday. Yeah, today is the last day for anyone that's going to be getting into the back testing session with us. Today is your day, last day to get your subscription, your FX Replay subscription, and also to DM me to let me know that you will be participating. Today is the last day. After today, we'll be working by DM only. So I'm just going to get the group of folks and I'll be sending DMs out, and then we're going to go from there. But no, backtesting session is not today, and it's to be announced. So I'm going to announce it to y'all in a DM. So basically what I'm doing, Jom, is I'm just making sure everyone that we're serious about it follow the rules of getting the subscription and DMing me to let me know they got the subscription. And then from there, we're just going to work through DMs, and then that's going to be the little group, and I'm not going to accept any more after today. And then we'll rock through DMs, and I'm going to send y'all all the information that y'all need. All right? Other than that, we're right at about an hour. I got to start getting ready to get up out of here. Y'all let me know if y'all have any more questions. Got a little appointment I got to get to, so I had to make a short one today. But just to go dip back to the charts, other than this move, that's pretty much the only move that pretty much has happened. You can see prices now in a nice little consolidation area. This is a pretty nice little chop box right here too. Super clean. Super clean chop box. Bam. Yeah, it's a pretty clean chop box right there. You're welcome, Joe. No problem. Can I still join? And even if I already have, yeah. If you have an FX Replay account, that's what you have to join. PT702FX, yeah, you have to have one. Now, for the ones that didn't have one, I was just letting them know that they have to have a subscription in order to be able to get in the backtesting session. Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to Jerry Jack for the membership. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Yep, we got the little memberships going, y'all. Y'all can just jump onto the Morbid Drifter. Where have you been, sir? We've been looking for you. Everybody in here has been looking for you. We have been looking for you. All of us. You overslept? What? No, I didn't take a trade. And I'm just messing with you. But no, I didn't take a trade today. Price action, my daily strat was the daily strat was invalidated today. That strategy was invalidated, and I didn't really see anything else that I liked out there. So, but yes. So, Jerry Jack, appreciate that, brother. As always. First time jumping on your live. Appreciate the gems that you've dropped today, especially the discussion around letting the market prove itself. And I'm still struggling with patience and discipline. Absolutely. Thank you, Trent. Your channel has helped me tremendously. Awesome, brother. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. And Tamika, yes, this is what we do. We work on our mental therapy every day. We take trades, but in order to be a consistent, profitable trader, you have to have your trading psychology intact. How to get that subscription at everyone? If you're talking about for the membership, you can get that on Emmanuel. If you're talking about for the membership, you can get that off my website. Off my YouTube channel. If you're talking about the FX Replay backtesting session that we're going to do, then you need to go to FX Replay to get that subscription. And actually, let's do this. I'll give you a link, Mr. Toussaint, if you want to join us, brother. You are more than welcome. Let me get over there real quick. Let's do this. Let's jump back here. And let me get over here. I'm going to drop a link for you, my brother. And that'll be a referral link to FX Replay. And that referral link will save you $5 a month or $60 a year. And then once the FX Replay, yes. And then once you get your subscription, there you go, my guy. Thank you, my brother. There's the referral link. Once you get your subscription, just DM me, y'all. DM me on Discord and just say, yo, got my subscription. I want to be a part of backtesting session. And then don't worry about that. That's all I need y'all to do, and I'll take care of everything else after that. And you will be getting correspondences from me. And then we're going to get it cracking. So the reason why I did this in steps, I'm going to say this and we're going to get out of here. The reason why I did the FX Replay thing in steps like this is because I am making sure that our back testing session does not turn into a question and answer session on how to use the FX replay. That's what I'm making sure that we're not going to be dealing with that. So I wanted to make sure to find out everyone that has it first. Now that we all have it, I'll be giving y'all some instructions to make sure that when we do show up for our back testing session, that everybody knows how to use the tool. Because it wouldn't be fair to everyone that wants to learn to get their back testing together, and we have people in the session that's asking for how to do this, how to do that, how do you do this, how do you do that. So now that you have FX replay, this weekend you're going to practice. FX replay has a YouTube channel. They also have a bunch of tutorials. Learn how to use the tool. So that's what I need y'all to start doing now. Learn how to use the tool. I'm gonna give y'all about a good week to 2 weeks to learn how to use the tool. And then after that, when I feel comfortable, because I'm gonna be asking questions through DM, I'm gonna be talking to y'all about this. And when I feel comfortable that everybody's, pretty much got it down, then I'll set up the date and time, and then we'll get it in. But I just want to make sure that everyone has at least the basic knowledge on how to use it, and we're not in the back testing session asking questions on how to use it. That's all. I want to make sure the back testing session is strictly going to be back testing. Excuse me. We're going to be just doing back testing, not answering a bunch of questions on how to use the tool. So that was the whole point of why I did it the way I did it. But other than that, I appreciate everybody that showed up today, showed up and engaged. It was Friday, kind of lackluster day today. Didn't really do too much. Some of us made money. Some of us sat on our hands. But if you sat on your hands, then guess what? You still took a good position, because the best trade sometimes is no trade at all. So just remember that. The best trade is sometimes no trade at all. So with that stated, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Let's go into the weekend. Let's have a great remainder of our Friday, but let's go into the weekend, with some purpose, knowing what we got to do. We should be going over our journals tomorrow. We also should be, you want to do the pro. Everyone, you want to do the pro plan, y'all, on FX replay. I even put in the comments, pro plan. This thing is like $30 or $35 a month. Or I think you can also do it annually. But use my referral link so you can save you some bread. But yes, other than that, tomorrow you should be journaling, going over your journal, right? Not journaling, excuse me. You should be reading your journal from all your journals entries that you put in for this week for your trades Monday through Friday. Also, for the ones that already have your FX replay, you should be either back testing or learning how to use the back testing tool. All right? So other than that, as I stated, man, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Have a great weekend. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. For everybody that became members today, shout out to y'all. Thank you very much. We're going to definitely be having some cool members-only content. I'm going to be working on some stuff this weekend, so that's going to be fun. And just to let everybody know, when you become a member, you're in a more intimate group, setting. So I'm going to be sharing like a lot of things about what I do and all kind of stuff. It's going to be super cool, y'all. Super, super cool. Super, super cool. Yeah, Morbid Drifter, bro. He said that I scare everyone away. Yeah, we said when Morbid Drifter come on, we getting out of here. We all took a little consensus vote. We was like, hey, when Morbid Drifter comes on, hey y'all, we dipping, we out of here. He's not in here right now, so be quiet. But when he gets on, we're out of here. But that's what's up, y'all. So shout out to our co-founders, Juvier, Scob God, my brothers. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Other than that, have a blessed remainder of your Friday. Have a great weekend. And for all the members, be looking out for us. We got some members only content. We about to pop in this weekend. It's gonna be some cool stuff. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all as always. Catch y'all first thing Monday morning, same time, same Trade Genius channel. Y'all have a good one. Yay!